TV, it's all about you. It's you, TV. It's all about you. How do you make it? It's all about us. Yeah, it's all about you.
Area busia for ya da mo ase ma mo ache ene eye benem bosume de to so donsia March 16 2022 a committee do me ensa na nonson abo ene so yatena se na chese wudwumadi a o story anopa hema akokosi kokroko na o si yesu ye da wasio se watwa ye neat yopo amade pache ye wogidie se everything will be okay Intineja, what do we feed in at United Television? Say Edie na ekoso, ewo my Ghana, mummy uncle Penshay, Nianco Pebintie, na ye who said ya and Niema esi echo. Yeah, that's a pa, so feed in Eda hay say, Intisabrady and Crata would abe just so no quadano payno, and ye babebo so now comobi or honomwa, ye did in sa, Nian Chichem, we are near show up pomodin sem so, na ya can, and sana dear and Crata and the bayano, abeja for bar. Yes in koso ti said ye da wo ye no na nso sie su bi ene yen entina na asem ni se ene wukua dai ena kopekefo se fango bo no o hate ye no o gi ne home na o gi di no o mo se ne hate 10 meanwhile ba no pe no so ye kenkan si o hate 11 10 na 11 na ni mu de he ne ye aye bi enti ye be kopekfo no ya tete so mo kran so en on be demo adani afango bo ne koshodo do nes a ye ka se ese a enye nko ayasemwa anase enye supo eye wiase nyina asem ti abanesa kramo dak na wo se abanesa sa na enya abanti ebe ne den but ebe busa wo mu se eden ti na wo mu de hu ne se e wo se bibi koso enti bibi kronkoso no esese wonum eye demoyi ye bekọ ya ma ne bofo mu to ye nkrafiri ra hye bedwafie ho enura ye se eye loan bia aban koje 38 million euros bosia Ghana ban koje e dey free Dutch bank here wo Frankfurt ho e dey abesi hospitals anasa ya sabia mensi die no be se aduanan e na edom kuma no se approval we yem fama mo no mo si yo se ka kire bofo se die oye e dey asem beba bofo ne hwan yo mo si Supreme Court se na no the ruling aba wa be kire se emrahye dwafie fo ye beka se yadudu onie ya ba asetena no enne yadudu onie ya so se ye sigina ye ansa ne akase yadudu onie ye timto aba mane ye wo mo brofo no quorum a ye di emrahye dwafie commencement of business of parliament ase any quorum a ye di take decision enti quorum no ye di be ye adwuma frenchem ye ma bi mfa ba bia enti ene ya boagu eye openi Harry na Idrisu Tamale South Emrahye Bedwani enu wacheche miti ebema William Gentu anase eja Emmanuel Kwoliaba na waba abecheche mu se kosen potin ankasa na ehina akokwaji ma menu se Accra Psychiatric Hospital no ye nton ye mwaye ne den yese wo de krata ba ene nam ni Facebook wo na se de Facebook de ehina wa papa na doma ho bi ya ho de eya homra yeso ye die mu biware na ye mfani nkomo nyesa no wa yese Bank of Ghana fo he asemba na ba chokrata kitua bi na be de ato na ba eja hokọ bede ya abo Ghana fo amane nti nkrofo di nkrofo ska bedware bede be boba mane aha na de mechen eyi papa no Deputy Secretary of MPP na no bri boy bede be bomba mane na so ba mo bia mane abusa for dem kanya ne se opani se o de krata ba chechim Accra Psychiatric Hospital en na no krata dia ba ya ton sa ye nton ye na emom ni Facebook ho no de akoto na msi Facebook yo mapehwa agro die papa ye mu yati ye ba bie ye de ayi megaphones tonton sansan ni nawuta enu traditional media mami oti ayi doma adwum oti asikasu osase nsu what on toast what the Facebook yede kakra bi anamonamo kakra bi Bank of Ghana sa Ponzi scheme ba but no atwokrata afia de ben be careful when dealing with them no wawie enu amadam fo bi o say sister ya adanti na ya omodaro ni kese me say omobo say saya ndie omomoni yo be hwa ne say omo de letter bi nti yan betimi akenkan no wo kenkan wi enu ano na semba pem say we want the general public. See, you see, the citizens are watching and they see. See, yes, I'm going to be to social media. Name mom room feet. Titano so said ye no tete atem pono. If you say then ye besia besinechi. Ye besia kokwanda da no aso. Nti mo fa social media, fa traditional media, mo use information centers no, mo use community radios no. Na ye mo amane no na o manfo no. Se mo pese o mo ti no o mo do mo ho so dia, o mo ti ni ye. Well, se ma ba adwuma. Me so me se me bo amane. Ahya nso na mo beti no. It's all about you. Enti o se omunyanton Accra Psychiatric Hospital assassin. Eye redevelopment na e ba abekoso. Enti o ma ye nhyehyeye se suku e wo ho no memo o munji nipa. Na adwumayefo no nso se contractor ni nya ba site kim o mo be ma adwumayefo ni nyina akọ pantan na wo makoboa wo ho. Enti o mo ye wi a no masan aba o mo dada emu na chese ne a ewo ho eno no boga na bole ene abane tricycles yi bole yesi abane tricycles efi anaju nondu no mo nondu se omo twene ama wo omo se na nsen ewu bi koso ho enti ye betwen se Al Hassan Abdul Rashid ebeba na wode sanchire mu no ebebreye enen krata ni ebusua Daily Graphic say printing textbooks locally patriotic gesture, says printers. Schools can't address challenges. President reiterates. Outdoor drain choked ahead of seasonal rains. Daily Graphic here damuase papa. Reporter Ben Akwakofabe. Kester Abraham Crunchy mo wayade empeni for somewhat. Sister Sia Momoso. Outdoor drain choked ahead of seasonal rains. NADMO, EPA, local government, Ministry of Environment, and Muamaka. Krachi, Edika Bomamanie. Inti Esrem. Abon for ye say, Mamu Yamo on Yansa. Moon Chama in Sono, Sesi Ase, Towan Cran. Munim say, June, Edias, Munimo Mumusa Metro Fono. Mobachem said the Accra party in it. Ya yenim ho we kra ya hwa hu se June no de May June ho no ena nkransuo no ogye ne ho pa ukoye ye ponim ho no mo de a enka June July na ye kusukuku asenso beto asonso nto na nkran ha de ene asuso ne tue saa ena di nsire ne ba no na nsuo ibe yiri so sekre ho asem de June 30 eye ye ntam kese o se achoki ya boma mane se mo behwe na afi eyiri na afa nipa wie na makoma abusuafo yakọ na makọwe brofo a over to you Uncle Jolate. Daily Graphic UGMC starts full operation and then rainstorm hits West Mamprusi, 2 injured, many homes destroyed. Daily Guide punish overstaying leaders Nana AG files Boga MP's trial papers. Prosecutor swerves schoolmonger 38.9 million euros for 40-bed district hospitals. And when you see approval na Amasono. The Ghanaian Observer take bold actions against coup plotters Akufo-Addo charges African leaders. The Informer external involvement in coups hands off Africa ECOWAS chair tell imperialists. Daily Searchlight Jinapor takes on Adekye for kicking against e-levy. The Finder coups are a setback to Africa's development drive. President Akufo-Addo. IEA proposes drastic measures to avoid going to IMF. The Chronicle. Condemn coups without corresponding action is meaningless. President. Kojopon Chromatic use RTI law to obtain reliable info. O kojia sikano omoji en ya na ne boedin. Honorable. Se mu betumi ayi sikano bibia. Se ha ne wona Media Foundation for ko ho ko to kra se information bia no omu hi omu ko government agency. Sikano omu twa to so be 2000 ni akire. it is NGO bi anase community based organization bi no open information a wokofa we sika na da so ne boarding some pese mfanya adwuma dia nyesa na ayese kwasiko no ogina nkwantia no ase apase RTI nanso ehwo mfiafia ho no wo de beye adwuma me yahwe attempt to belittle e-levy. James Adekye fires blanks at PAC Public Accounts Committee sitting. Jinapor rims him into line. Ghanaian Times at the AUP Security Council Forum. Coup d'etat setback to Africa's development, says President. The inside, e-levy new survey reveals 81.6% of respondents want tax bill cancelled. Daily Dispatch, Ghana's parliament cannot do whatever it likes, Okujeto. The new crusading guide, PAC hearing, Minister Committee chairs power over e-levy. Jinapor, you agree the e-levy is coming. James Adekye, Minister, listen to what I say carefully. Republic Press, find solution to coups. Akufo-Addo urges AU experts. Reopen land borders, minority to government. ECG workers demand removal of MD. The Ghanaian publisher, Info Minister urges media and academia take advantage of RTI. NPP is solid because of our youth, says Asabi. Lance Minister, PAC chair clash over e-levy. So you agree it is coming, Abu Jinapor. We are all safer under democracy. President Akufo-Addo, minority blocks 38 million euros hospital facility. Daily Statesman, coups not answer to Africa's problems. Akufo-Addo, SNED launches supplementary readers on social security. Embattled MP files for safety of proceedings. And Lance Minister, PAC chair clash over e-levy. We ene wukia day and krata abedja so quickly motivate your sisters and kenjengum. And pembebre se ye adoye ye boa ubia ya na ye hwe kwan se enipa no so ebeboa yen. Nti yadwene se me ye wo papa na daachi onso wa ye me papa. Awofo ohwe mma se de beya daachi omo so ebehwe wo mo. No krepa ne se papa bi awuye bia o ya ma de ohata hui. Enti enye papa se nipa no a wo ye ne papa no obeye o papa se wo ye ne saa wa anya o papa wa bamubu se de wo ye no no ye se nsakọ na nsaba saa ne ye kasa mu ye kano enti wo nsakọ ye no se nsa no ama hey ene na chese ai ene kra de papa ya asa ene ye nye papa bi ye ti wiase ye ni nipa tie empanisi ye ti ponu nko ade ye ti anwem yeti asia ye nwu ye nko ade ye ni nipa netie enipa so ede ni enini nam ewom se bi hu ahomte enti ye behwe obi die kakra bi a waye so ni agyae papa ye ana Davida enti anopei ye nhye ye hunkran se wo piedi se eka wakoma se yadoya a onhwehwehwe emfi achi emfi nipa ne ho enhwe obi suku enhwe kwan se daachi osia ebia na mehwe akwada school se de be ya daachi me yare a obeye doctor no wahwe me na wanye doctor yi na wanhwe wo mehwe me ba no na daachi wahwe me ba bi wo ho no mu akwada wonhwe ne maame wonhwe ne papa me nkasa nkwada anye saa nanso se wo de saa dwini tu timu a eduru ba bi a na ayese papa ye aya akadan papa ya waye ya anti esese ya asi uso esese ya bodin and pacho mo amaye me papa mo nka me bobu de yesa I'm just saying papa ya waye yet esese ya bodin ya ma shout out it's nice but fine she wutimu sa if you say bia na nipa no na ho den antumi anye sa papa no bia na wa antumi anu dia o hwehwe ne ho bisu na ye ni nipa su onimu ye enti anhwe ya na wo dia kofra fofra aka nyina na badua krasa baduasa enti anopei mesrew enyai papaye na wo ye papa so a enhwe kwan se nea wo ye ne papa no ene be hye wanemu oni saa tumi no oni saa hoden no empani o kan sensa kwansa bo mo an kan se obesusu anko hye wo ma otumu franko nyina se so ono wo ahoden a wo de ye papa ni bia enka waye enti wo de abu anipa wo de ya adoye Odi ye papa na emom hwe se umu aye ene wosu aketua efi okesi eho onyame pe ene oye papa yesu nyina anemu hyefo enti anope I'm just begging you that is not everyone you pour into who will pour back into you. Don't pour into people expecting that they will pour back into you. Just maybe they don't have that capacity, they don't have that ability, they don't have that strength to pour back into you, or they simply don't know how to do it, or they just wouldn't do it. But it doesn't have to stop you from being good to people. For what is the essence of life when we live to be so mean and wicked and careless and carefree? Can you only live in this world? What become of your services? What become of your wealth? What become of your little property or whatever you have acquired in life? After eating, drinking, and sleeping and having fun, what next? Do good anyway, pour into people anyway, but don't expect anything in return. For God is the rewarder of all the good things that we do to humanity. God bless you. Have a lovely day. I'm not saying go away. Stick and stay because it's all about you. Hi, sisters. And then no, Adam's birthday. Hey, it's my body this way coffee. It's not good for Basan. What's the Mary Adams, Mama? And your brothers, and then a special birthday. What's it? Adams will pay off this way. And then Princess say your birthday. And Jacob Blanca, Jabach, never your birthday. This say your birthday. Miss Miss say your birthday. Yatsima say your birthday. It's bra, do birthday. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Na mo want to say.
Bro, why is pa?
Me that.
And na say dey usi kan say dey obehye na kire no. Nti ubetena se na me hwe o sa na me mani hwe o say okay.
Asa no me ka
no
no
ka o TV so me
so. I me to meet na so ka wi o.
Oh, me dey me hwe o. Great grand nti. They said they okay say oh dey hye me o kan o mo pam ya na Azel. Yeah, nti o say Azel
Vogue. Yes.
O say o mo pam ya no e kina dey me hye no so ye kama nti o hye ya me hu ya na me say
and say Azel Vogue na aba no. Akonwa yi so. Na no me call a professor Nwofefo. And o say grandma mini ho adena we say me say prof me and the man say sister who can say me say fache me na me ti akonwa say jama papa ne kai be share me me kai dia me na mum anopai ye chia ya dan for brebo prince akonta edi akonta Digital contact Randy Papa Jonathan incoming yes incoming General Secretary T Regent MP Yachia Obia ncha obia ma no pe so obi chia o pe e be hu ba bi pro de ntia Prince wa contact mo ka jamu problem me yesomafo omo soma na contact ne se me nchia yes achia o T Regent pacho e ya Central Coffee ukọ no mo Prince hina ona na wo no benua fair found Central Coffee no. Yes. Prince na now. Eya to asudu keje bi. Na ni wo fa. Come tell ya. Jo wo adwumaye o. Jonathan wo adwumaye. Jonathan wo adwumaye. We do go for it. Hey. But to mo congratulate. Am yes, yet mi ko so sa. Mo nya Joanna. They come tell her. Jonathan ko keje. Prince keje bi won. Yo, ebusa for the one cat na ye dey ba. Yeah. Na Daily Graphic the worker na me fiti ase. Enimu ha say o de mampanyimfo nyine ato anan so ye beka ono nasem no echebie ba ko wa ha say. Wei eye wo mo print books e wo man mu. Omo na eka say na members a wo mo ewo Ghana Printers and Paper Converters Association GPPCA e na wo mo de to ho se de aban no
waka say ye ka say textbooks ahodo e wo say print e de ma asuafo nyina akoye say ne print ni nyina wo Ghana ha ba kokura no de beko China say de emire bi atwam ene say de na wo mo ye no da bi wo che say sa wo mo print no omo ne de be ma omo ye local one no e na omo ye no Ghana ha ya ye mfa nko ba bia na asem we beto edwane efiafe etwa mu e na osoafo a wono na hwe enwomahua so e de asem yi ebeto edwa eno enam so ama president ya wono e na eda Ghana Printers and Paper Converters Association ya no eye Owura James apia beku akasa e de afa ho daily graphics sheda ko no ho ne kodi nkomo ebisa ne say how far so far how far saying and the city ana
onti far ne ho ana oduru and don't go far please be near mame kwa homa ne sembra na me ne yenua pani oto ye nkra fi mrahye bedwafie eja akoli manu akoli na won cheche ye enura sa 40 million euros bosia no a minority say pacho Supreme Court am ehu difference no nti mum ye mfa korum enye adwuma eja akoli ma chen
ayemio
na empomwe
boko
na parliament dwumadie nso
parliament dwumadie no de Womuguso after Supreme Court ruling said deputy speakers bit to me as waba ban necessary and no minority for any anje ruling when so no ni nyina mu no wo mu egu adwuma so kakra
sa ruling no o ma cha ase rectify say Supreme Court can say wo mu ankasa nhwe kon befa so a wo mu de beji atomo wo se de wo mu ye wo mu dwumadie wo mrahye bedwafie na emedi mu
I say we standing orders na we di ye adwuma no mrahye jafo na sa semi crime court Supreme Court no na wo review we standing orders no wo aye adwuma na kudu chichichichi aye nchi bia no eye report fa ho no wo de be so parliament na parliament nyina agi tumu a na chese wo the new eye revised standing orders no na wo de be ye adwuma na no wonya approve ye wo aye review no akase parliament ankasa ebeje atum na abeye manti entumi hu say based on this ruling no omode ombe delay approval na anke wo so omo eye no na omo ahwe sa Supreme Court asem no ehun kwan omode be fa so e de enu abemu ana say ombe ignore ruling na eno dia yen central for there ye train this
I see. And sa 40 million euros bosia ne ho nsem no enkomo no ko sen wo mrahye bedwafie
sa 40 million euros asem na we raise no eno no chairman of the committee on finance edibeto parliament nim committee report fa ho a omokoye hospital ewo ayensia no na emra minority for extra one again honorable Haruna Idrisu edu baby no o say ehun behia fa say wo mu benya quorum ewo sa asemi ho ansana wo mu ebeje eye low na tomo a wo mu age atomo enso no wo mu cheche one again ewo ho ema concerns bia minority for ewo ho no honorable Haruna Idrisu appointed sa niema a wo mu de ombepese ombepiase no obobo so makoma ama the all can say botiane de any purpose I de koye ne de eye na ye wo issues bi e wo ho a e wo se minority for no wo mo te eye asie bibi to say contractor of Kusi hospital no or you be a or qualify for say ye this ejuma no ebe mana ana ni nyina no on pese wo mo te asie but say for boteiti a yeji scan de say hospital a Kusi no ade a eye na apin so no honorable government Kwame Agbuja so etre na den say that hospital na Kusi no omo atuni din say polyclinic no say ono na gin mu no do level of polyclinic if an say 40 bed hospital untumi tuni din say polyclinic into no ho no say ne kese no indusa into no wo concern say wo mo church won adwin wo ho a ne ba wo mo enwie say bia wo mo eji atum into no omo ba be to asu biom na afide ye hu ba bia e be kwa kudu
I see. Na enchechemu ene the omod can say or say Supreme Court a difference between quorum to commence business any quorum on decision making no hono na saying.
Hono no de womo ono cancer no womo your issues be wo hono mo a say quorum to start business no at least 92 275 1/3 about 92.
Okay.
No 92 no ye quorum amube ombe tumede ache immediate de bi ombe sia no mo bompa ye wia na no kra no say 92 no mundu no mo ye be 20 ana 10 kra na wo mo stand no de no che say member bi an sorry raise issue no say wo mundu into speaker on agenda setting and I say, oh, my yambo bell, no, 10 minutes, and train say, do over the council, be sorry, in Pijas them now. So, we have 10 crumble to me at twice why you man size and say, you will be brave, say, one more air bill being where Juma, may do consideration stage. At what they be a year closes now, or more amendeno. Be brave now, and said that empathy to it will be one lawyer, partner woman who will do a homo 20, do homo 10. One more them, one more year, but will be a easy issue of quorum. No, my no, it's media. Now, your issues being so, and no, almost here more than 1/3. If you have 2/3 and a parliament, the AJ, a agreement be a day at tomorrow, and I say, decisions there was a parliament taking, when to make the AJ at tomorrow. In the issue of quorum, the kakra meeting aka afa ho eno no.
Enti eda poten na onu owura Harry na Idris ka fa ho.
That enra time omo discuss sa asem no. Na onu wo issue about say omo wo quorum na say omo toasoa na say omo kudu beji e wo so omo jitu mu a. Omube need no. Na man e wo dem ho no no. Na that time no you do that required quorum.
Oh, okay. Enti omo ye ne den.
Omo to us but omo ntumi enwi. Omo che wadwen edu bebe no. Omo di si ho no a omo ba be to us bi.
Enne. Okay. Enne da
min ntumi nche se enne no. Omo kwa ku pija sa asem na aba na omo abe to us. Ebetumi aba no so omo ye ne ne. Ebetumi aba no so say me read abeto so and afofo.
Oh, I see. Na anye bia wunim de ene edapono so.
Baby amigina no me business statement no emben me. Let me akofa but emben me me kofa. Na me hwe so na me very accurate wo ho.
Okay, yati. Ye da se pa ja kole.
You.
Nti ye nu apani otu en krafi emrache bidwafie enu no eja Emmanuel Akole. Afi, now you can go far.
Okay. It is a meeting for far there. Said the na Openyi James appear back one, no, your president. Emma Womo printy, and Kata, a war memuno, Womukuno, Walkasano. And on just say a free bread, buying a num or so 4 hours on a share woman, Swafi, Chemomitre, Minister of Education, Dr. Yao said, Duchum so. Emma no, and two just say, Woman Kata, the better printing organa. One penny me and fan ko baby ano. O mani je yie papa. Esan se ebre bi atwam no o se wohwekuo no a na wo madwuma no ate atofom kra. Wohwe Ghana ha se ya grata ye print na he a se ya na esitie. Dodo se ya no nkrofo beto ni nyina wo de ko China na o ma print na o de aba. Enti se bia Ghana fo no kwa betimi a print bia ye ketua bi ti sa no manum. Enko baby a enko bani na wo muti ni se no mani giye na na osofo Dr. Yaosai Adutwum e de kokobo e beto won manim se wo ye publisher na wo hwe ama wakwa akoprinti bia na se na betimi anya bie na watimi a print books ni bie no age se wo nipa kro wo de won krata asem ni nyina ejina ne na so wo be present o documents na wo de akọ o contract no so ya sign na eno so ka ho eti hunu say wo ye publisher wo the local printer ena wo the printing books no enya de on be ma kwan saa keke say we are publisher Ghana for ye publishers ampa near the amount was me kwa ko print no baby for the end there so register local printers no no bema kwan mom no ma ye adwuma nti contract no e was local printer na ka ho bie na eno etimi aboa ma won sa aka na no na opanyini abra wo mo bopini no ebisa ne se sese akosi se eno si o sese nyame adom na e wose ekotena se ne ye ka sikasem yaka de ebeje ene ho nhihye nyina no ya wie ye nkrata ye se famra ye de aba ya wie bibia ye se ye bia ya wie de aka ne se ye be clear ye clearance ne de ye se sika edi kan ya ye de be ma wo mo no mo so kakra mo de aka ho no mo akọ print ni nyina de abra ban ansana ye tua wo mo ka ni nyina no eno na se no wo mo etwen enti ekoba sei na se aban timi ye ne saa e mo mo nsa ka initial money no a na chese ne o madwuma no ebesan gina ne nanso ama daily graphic krata for etoso miensa ene animu ho ne de no ene maka bom bi aba
ma me nkwa ahoma nso obafia quick na memra na owura Benjamin Nsia ye penia owo Copec Chamber of Petroleum Consumers wo mu no wo se ene ye obenebo simide etoso dunsia fa wo akotoa ahete 10 cedis ebiso se 11 omuto mbe fa ho kra ye demo edie na ewo mu agency amache
ya na beto so say ya mi aba
eno ano pay ye da se pa se waje en so na enne no hit ne benya aba so ye mpene sa o nti se nya maso a monka na ye nya hom kokọ se ha rade da se
medasi ya wabisa based on last 2 days, price indicators are MP better to our website and our Copec area calculation says no a bone which me do 10 Ghana cedis per liter. However, Mra Anumre sign for site wabium, the Biamacasa Copec there, where announces the MP revising the data and indicators are it indicators no any calculation bono atuga. The MP, which is the National Petroleum Authority site, no. The who ya say Omar revise data no downwards. For example, a gamma so a bono per metric ton no use gasoline. Na do na friend petrol no.
Okay.
MP catch and the last 3 days na $1,094 per metric. And $1,094 per metric no. No for her no marry to $1,024 per metric.
Okay.
Ofa diesel non so no yeah friend gas oil but don't friend diesel and also no na omo my last 2 days no 1,137 and also no no FM na o match swaba $998 per metric and LPG no so the same trend yeah who say average is no more picking in the last 2 days no average is no in aswati for example even crude grano last 3 days now omo indicate say $121 per barrel but near MP are revising it to $111 per barrel. So yes I hear calculation no and free running there no na seed no na honde na atike sia nkabo no na otwe mu no bia na antimanu 10 Ghana cedis project earlier no ebebe 9 Ghana cedis per liter. However you see no ahonde no swatch against the dollar because all the indicators
agency akafra ansana beko sidi na honde ne so no wa sesi a oncheche mu iche se ebo no abafom ewo NPA for site ya san so atin so se abafom wa mansan dwa so anything na affect NPA for site ebo no mo de maaye no ana
no kakra but MPA EPK averages for a next window no in 7-day period. Nti omo PK average omo he ne bo no de na din pa ene de na full normal running average. No mo de abeto say based on this average no ene the best new pricing window. And for example no say omo PK these averages are eka edamienu ana say daba kwama window na asha ase no normally it's hardly for MPA to change it, but no, I think something happened now. Almost a son. Let's agree with them. Say, Diana, Omanya new pricing regime in Jino Masasano. And it is because of the German so they say no. born kufum the entire born kufum basically in Ukraine Russia and Tokyo and Nama born kufum but China is the largest consumer of petroleum products and COVID no you're going to say cobalt and coal to say China no assign unity unity or China now China started impose certain mobility restrictions or mobility and in Yuma Biwa and COVID cases in China is around 100 and something thousand because started a unity or or more restricted mobility and their production. And being the second largest consumer of crude, or nyaka say or restricted production, and after saying mobility it affects the consumption of global crude. The demand for global crude no echo. It's in a year who this demand shortfall prices no are started trending down. If got China imposed certain measures ebema economy na after recovery and boosting and have one
I see. Afe Sidi na hoden.
Okay, Sidi na hoden, that is where the conflict is now because Uhe MP site earlier nanka Sidi ni 7 Ghana cedis 17 pesos. Bane amino kasa MP Sidi no ate ako 7 Ghana cedis 4 pesos per liter. However, with this data no krano the BDCs are not in agreement with MPA. BDC for no more craft and go ready from an nebano. MP nyazi ebinimu kotu 7 Ghana cedis 50 pesos and ebinimu kotu 7 Ghana cedis 80 pesos and omodi ye omo calculation if say omo you su omo 7 Ghana cedis 80 pesos in the year calculation na ye ko projections ay man se bia neno ebo no be 9 Ghana cedis 50 pesos per liter no and na abrosa akobi a 10 Ghana cedis na ye ka no but so mo abide comply with what MP has quoted on their website now. And the bono bay between 9 Ghana cedis and the 9 Ghana cedis 50 pesos per liter
and your mom so predicted say beko 11 na the figures be na omo yusu na de na influence omo de no
that say omo predicting association of oil marketing companies omo de agree for omo to fango no free omo craft fango no free am na ne ba na omo ton ma ye filling station. Based on MPA data now published earlier, all the analysis earlier were done based on the indicators published by MPA earlier, that is last 2 days.
Okay.
So calculation who said no. Say MPA anyway, but when I BD your more top fan go free no $1 no 7 Ghana 70 minimum 7 Ghana cedis on the market, 7 Ghana cedis 50 pesos, and after 7 Ghana 80 pesos. Using their calculations, using the dollar rate at that time, cedi rate against the dollar, no, at that time, any government should want to cost right their population. Now, no question on which much product at 11 Ghana per liter. However, no say make an annual jona MP revising the data and down was say apart from the steady depreciation against the dollar, no, all the indicators had a downward trend, meaning not declining. It is a meaning not declining. Yes, you see, no. Ahondi na esote against the dollar and kabono be a bit my nice cedis per liter. However, no, cedi no bono still enam 9 cedis 50 pesos to 10 cedis per liter.
Boy, Nancy say efi enra na jono na ebo ne yesen. Funny enough, enra na ebimo the photo be enam social media say some of the pump stations, you know. Price na nka omo display no be hwe no na aye DM for price as a titina okwa o se fango ni because all train in anticipation say increment bi banti bi okra e bi ni ho enti nra na je no na price ne yesen anopay ejina say
see many about nana 16 which begins at the second window of March bi go na ense san omo bo na e bi koti e no na omo yusu. And so who say obi
but onti sabo no yesen
sabo no goil for example 8 Ghana cedis 22 pesos nti say san dey
okay
in the last window no 2 OMCs Vivo Energy which normally do not pay the shell or no in the last window no san go from 8 Ghana cedis 27 pesos to 8 Ghana cedis 40 something pesos and Total Energy Ghana so and also within the same window no san bought twice. But this particular window, I see the second window of March, no, will be answered once. But I know, say, you may be through an answer at the betting not the one answer sound one, could be a 9 Ghana 50 pesos, and I say 10 Ghana cedis, depending on the dollar rate they use for their calculation. Medium percent correct here, okay. So who say amount for send some DM pictures be say ebinum actual DM or whatever on their signages. And then those are editings because Mrano Emma Obia ho kwan say obe only state the prices on the signage and also on the billboards. Mra and a show say Obi Biana Oton Fango Mamuhan at any time no so ma we won a tre.
Answer almost the situation near Sere Kakrafi say in anticipation of more prediction and more year, say nay bet to munity and yes, DM for price, ye name price,
Auntie, America say, no was not taken at any fuel station. Yeah, be the editing. Editing, that is the correction there.
Thank you.
Neno, coach Bono is to hover around 9.50% per liter because of the downward revision of most of the indicators of MPA. And Cassidy no deep wire and Kakra, and Cabono current to 9.50%, and they around 9 per liter. But see, no anymore. More Monstre Bank of Ghana and the finance minister said we should get certain interventions and policy measures. Every month in our home, because from Copper's point of view, over the years, was so against the dollar, regardless of international market prices, and for example, now you calculate even 5 Ghana cedis to a dollar. Even the Germans won a Costro Crano and Cabono Emro 7 Ghana cedis per liter. Emro 7 Ghana cedis per liter, including of the taxes, Emro 7 Ghana cedis per liter. So over the years, we've been paying for the depreciation of the cedi against the dollar, not actually international market prices. Meaning, say international market prices for this window, wow, waka, a started airdrop or a plummet, a coupon into MPA area by say, but cedi no, depreciated further. The dollar is appreciating against the cedi. Now,
but cedi ne dia no so kra no enra Jordan bedru enra nwume na ye say emu peja kakra o.
Yes, interbank no ne omuko to 8 Ghana cedis to a dollar. This omuko to 8 Ghana cedis to a dollar. That's a BDC for no more.
Hold on, apeja kakra no na 8 Ghana cedi to $1.
Na say me call forex bi na 8 Ghana cedis 12 pesos per dollar.
But just last Friday now it was 7.74. Yes, 80 time na ekwo hiti beyond 8 say see esan appreciating it afa about 8 to $1 no.
No, obi ka so per dollar. Nti me some forex bureau bi mano. And pa me na 7 Ghana 95 pesos. Me ka tell the man in black market. Na omra forex na meto. Edu anwumre ana say we bremu a ye call forex no say ye for sasika no. Ye dru ho na 8 Ghana 2 pesos. Nti within nra akra na nka ye 7 Ghana 95 no. Edu na anwumre na 8 Ghana 2 pesos.
What say I can't find what some dear now, so my main chon call kakra. And I said, I can answer artificial because you meet kakra now don't shake a crano. A dear na assassin, a then Emma Sidi no yes against the dollar.
Okay, so for example, normally these markets, any economic good, it works in expectations and anticipations of the EBIT. Inti, do know who says, say no, dollar no, I shall say. Appreciate and as I see the depreciate against the dollar. He says, "Sadia, mami, me catch me see the crowd let me convert it to dollar." Until most of the forex bureaus, do no mukuta see the would like to reserve their currency in dollar terms. Until and also the pressure good see the no so another dollar no so money appreciate against the cedi. Until I see every year we need assurance from the Bank of Ghana. We need certain policy interventions and niche na year and come back now amount for no more expectation and anticipation is that cedi no be cost depreciating into they are converting their cedi into dollars no but Bank of Ghana is not assuring on kasa and that is why I never know kasa 8 Ghana is 12 pesos maybe by close of day no bit mark 8 Ghana is 20 pesos because many people the businessmen in Ghana the importers in Ghana most of them almost they want to convert it into dollar so that international shocks be an announced depreciation be an affecting in future. And a higher GP. We need assurance from the Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, fuel prices no bit mark of away and that is what we are observing. Say because of China, the COVID now air cost fuel prices but Ghana Nino and feel it at the pump in the first window of April because your dollar is also the cedi is also depreciating against the dollar.
I see. Mudemo na mube mbenda be edian ne demo no mu ye den actually den.
Yeah, simple. Over the years, from May. I mean, news. From May, now inflation year 7.5.
Okay.
February, inflation year 15.7, and one of the major contributors for this skyrocket inflation is fuel prices. Fuel prices, among for green say that it affects even industries, Association of Ghana Industries. It affects them because they have cost of production and also a cost of. Producer price inflation is also on the increase. Meaning about now, Bank of Ghana the policy rate 18.5. Or see because of the inflation, which is the consumer side, air cost rate, or no money supply in the system is too much. Or no increasing policy rate from 13.5 to 15%. Or increasing policy rate, the cost of credit in this particular economy, and also the cost of the interest rate, then the interest rate is 22%. The moment policy rate goes to 15%, interest rate will be 25% or even 27%. And funds so papa million.
Na chasa wo koje bosiansi ho no be kosoro. Yes,
nti afutu edi ama ban over the years all have built up no. Na only be mfa ho. For example, the French economy, French government. Even though mo is casting here, omo bibia sin here, but and their living standard no far higher than us. But French economy injected $2.2 billion to subsidize petroleum products in their country. In France, so more than 60 liters, they rebate you, they give you 16 cents. Say, Fakushino, Oko Nigeria, Nigeria, $87 billion, and a dia so Mufangwase. Argentina, Ghana, near a bremo, inflation, equals will be a much reno. Or a buying any or its own TN. The pretext is that government wants revenue. But any efficient economist will tell you that you don't make one side better off by making the other side worse off. Want to mean now say, oh, man, buying every year because of the revenue. Now, households and firms are becoming better off. Now, the revenue, why not the so the cultural buying say, and they are very more idea. See the need depreciate here, Babi, because China. Government must listen to us, engage all stakeholders, listen to us, and stabilize the price of petroleum products. Also, once stabilize, how will be firm, households, many radio, TV radio, so over the last month or 2 months, so, but the prices of fuel, in the last 1 year, prices of fuel, cost almost 90-something%. Last year, January, now price of fuel, 4 Ghana cedis, 90 pesos per liter. Now, I say, 9 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos per liter.
I see.
Almost 100 Ghana. The mono nano ashenkafo eba eho ye no mudi nkita ho die omoso mo de letter kwa kuma police as at yesterday no na me executive secretary dankana mo enka nkita hudi a ashenkafo no ne other interested stakeholders omon kan nkita hudi o mo police no ekodi no eho asam enkyere bi so as at now no I may not be able to tell you the exact date or the outcome of the meeting between ashenkafo Kopek and a policy for
the monomone ashenkafo na eye.
And yeah, ashenkafo for all stakeholders in Ghana, all petroleum consumers, be it AGI, be it even oil marketing companies, and because of hikes in petroleum products, or more, they cannot even break even. Most of them, because of competition, air-tone products, below break-even point, which even retards investment in the industry.
Okay. Agency ayeda se bibia nya ebesia baba be pension na wachia executive secretary dankana mwanso amayen openia wo share research so wo Kopek Chamber of Petroleum Consumers ena yene na kodi fango bo no ho enkomo no said your kind we di ochami ani mo asem kan omanfo masomo
yento aso yet also dia yasemo yet also dia na me story bi a daily guide obokata no de aba wo se ukopiem e wo asante mantam emu a opanyi ba kwa nani abra operate chairman Dibre e wo NPP amanyuko no emu owura ode no kwaku apia aka koka wo de atu party mpanyimfo ni nyina anim say omo hia direction foforo kra e wo NPP amanyuko no emu enu o chem say direction enti emfi wiem emesi form ejina nipa so enti omunya akanifo papa ombeboa ama NPP amanyuko nani swade hunu nyina abem ede ama wo mom na ode no kokwapia ekasa ena ochim se wo hwa asante mantem NPP for jomude se ho ye omu stronghold de bia eto aba omunya emadodo na ewo ho enso so hwe 2016 ene 2020 ema yetoye ewo mantam no emu a kame se emadodo a NPP nyae no eso tia ena ete o se 2016 se omunya be se ohanchemu aduoso mienu 72% na chese presidential no enso eba 2020 na ate a chese 2016 no omunya 75% eba 2020 na so ate aba 72% na chese yade a ba eno omo eba fom eno chese bibi nkoyi omunya hweye na wo hwe opposition NDC for no so a omunya 6% emre bi a etwem bese 2020 no na chese omaba soro na 2016 na 23% enti NPP de etiba fom no na opposition de ekosoro eno na ode no kwakwapia echese enima enkoyie wo party no emu enti oka wei de ache party for so omunye omgom work yie na breko na so ode abodaruo de ache ne party for se oba abegina apre chairman dibre ewo NPP amanyuko ma ode wei aye futuo ema party se won fa hyehyɛ mapa enwu akwan so na entumi emwa omo me wo daily graphic no kata fa eto so aduonu ho na ya eka wo daily graphic anim na asem oda ha sei eye se ensuo eje mu ana ensuo ebeto drusu to bra enkra ha sei no manfo de wo munsa aguo muti ebia ba ko pa se ensuo fiti ase se eto a eya manfo eyem hyehye wo mo eye wo mo tete ben odog ye beka se gata no ana odog su no wo mo huna mane papa na daily graphic eye nhwehwemu wo si wo mdo mani di akire afi atwa mu no ti me kan afre akire no de besi de ne wo ka ho asem no wo si afi atwa mu no esane se na wo mo ti odo nim gata de da ho ensuo a de da ho akobọpo nim lagoons ahodo a wo nkran mantama sei no na wo mo tim ya kai se mre bi mpokra drag masters wo mo na wo mu si odo nim ana wo mu yim eyimu anwea eyimu bola na se yesu ne eban ni nti yeyi no ne nkrofo oto fufurogum na no ba bi nsuo ne ye se de epete kakra ape na o mo tambol a mo beto atwene gata ne ho na nsuo ne teye na nkrofo chi o mo no se mo nkosi semfrim so na o mo kire se wo hwa odo efa wa fa graphic road adabraka kaneshi efemua kofa Kwame Nkrumah interchange efemua eba ni nyina no south kaneshi ewo nyina no mo kire se enso na nhye da nyiri se de emfie bi atwam ne enso ne yesan se na empanimfo ahye ana wo mo eguso ete gata ni ene lagoons na wodo mo na enso ne timi kọ ekọ na afa anwea no so mo yi free mu boala no so na mo eyi free mu na enei na daily graphic Kester Abram Kwanche ebo modern se wo kọ no asan de nani akọ akọhwe ade abusua so hwe mfo nyina da ha efi odo ni mo asisi ya tam emu aye ma na wo kire se ball agum na anwe agum enti ni nyina funtum fram funtum afra a wo mo ye ne hwe nye yie na se ne nsuo se wo to be se don hwere baako non stop se die nsuo ni be si ayiri no ebe ye hu pa na Kester ebo modern ene abrante baako twetwe nkomo Samuel Niama na abra one Samuel Niama edi nkomo no ono owo oye shop operator oye organizing ni bi ewo ho na no ano ne di nkomo na o che se afi atwa mu no kra de ye adwuma afi we no nkrofo bebre aye no mo wo ahase no wo mo hu ni se nsuo no twa ebe yiri enu nti dodo no aye o madwen se o mu gya adwuma ye wa ha na o mo afiri ase aboabo mo akope baabi akobo won ho adwa ha no aye adwuma na wo se wo hwe se de emu asi na enko emma ensuo ne ba etamu saadin no anwea ene efi na aye mu maninti wo gidi paase se ensuo ne fiti ase se eta eho beyiri na eno na niama akire mu se afi etwa mu no na wo mu tim nti wo ono so si so se na wo mu tim ni nti no mu nim se ensuo no to a enya de beyiri ampa ne ampa ensuo no to ye nyiri wo mu na emom se si aye kasa yi odo no mo gya mu tie eti se de etie bia na nsuo no tope ebeyiri ama eno ho asem wo de aba na se wo se odo wo hwe wo fa ba bi ti se Caprice bridge yi ha se alajo nso ye ba bi nsuo to eyiri pa wo se ye ho se nsuo no ka se to a be 10 kilometers a wo mo aye saa edges no aso maye gata kakraka na nka enim se nsuo no betimi afam emu nyina asi efia ye ma anwea wo mu enti wo mo ntimu bi onti nsuo no de ebeyiri nti yenhwe animu se afi we yensuo no eto a ebeyiri gise mpanimfo etu ho anamo na ebia ene ne kire ya omu fiti ase ye ho adwuma na enu bra nsuo no beje mu no ana beto kese den pa won kran ha se no na yetimi atim
me story e wo new crusading guide obokrata mukata fa etoso enso enamigina na Bole traditional council na nanmata nkonwa wo mu ewo Bole se omo de ban anasa esom atu tricycles eso omo ta fa ne yellow omo se omo makwan emma anadwo nondu e de kopima homachi nonum enya adwuma e wo empotem ho na de omo kan se nyina omo chire ma omo se na nse nipa wu basa e wo empotem ho na omo behun se enipa nan bi kra de yesie wo mo amu no efa na tese efa tete ho e na efa aka de yesie a yenhyada enkata so yie e wo empotem ho enu ama na nanma bohu se ne nipa bonfo bi de omo ho e ya jim e wo sa nipa kunkum e wo empotem ho ne sa enti e nom de ban anasa eson atu tricycles ana yellow so e wo empotem ho se fiti anadwo no ndu e de kopim ahomachi nonum de omo makwan e ma enya adwuma na secretary Emma Bolirua eye Abdullahi Haruna Obey de waka nyina ne se omo de ato wo ma ekom akomfo ene wo mom yesunsum nyankomade e wo mpotam wanim se wo mo nchante na wo mo kanche emfa edam entoto omanfo a wosusu se wo munim awukunkum anase enipa wuwo basa no eso e wo mpotam se de be ya eto ebetwa na Abdullahi Haruna Obey echirema wo se na nanom san de futuo nso amma efiewrafo a wo mo de wo mo dan emma han se ma wo mo mfa adan no ma ahoho a yenim wo mo esan se nipa wuo a na ewu e wo mpotem nti wo ye fiewra na wo do dan ma ahoho bi a yenim no na bibisi a wo nso na nanom ene wuo bi eka paa na wo se de nti omutu anamo nyina ene se omususu se enipa ye kumkum wo mo na ye de amu no kogugu bi abasa no ebetumi abasa saa tricycles ada yellow foi na wo hye wo ma anadwo no ndu e de kopima homachi nonum emu no ebetimi abase wo mo de wo mo yellow no esesa saa emu no ekotogu ba bia wo mo pe enti ye ne pam no twa no ni nyina ene se macho omo makwan emma yellow anase tricycles enya adwuma e wo Bole ene ne mpotem fiti anadwo no ndu e de kopim ahomachi nonum ahyase e ye adwuma ene new crusading guide obokata o de abetu dwa kata fa etoso enso
Daily graphic mwa kratafa etoso edu enkron ode Yera Johnson esi edu nketiamfo nyina ba beto ha na osre ote office nso aye ne sase no osre asem a wo kanie wo chese obebo IGP abaso ewo akwan ahodo a wafa so na wode eye na adwuma na Yera Johnson esi edu nketia General Secretary ma National Democratic Congress NDC amanyoko no wo chese IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare wose sede osi ye na dwuma no ya otu anamon wa odi akokoduro ene tu anamon sa akokoduro no won koso anon fa nye na dwuma isan se won wo se transparency asa fine mo aba posi adwuma ni mu ada ho fine ama nkrofo ene Ghana de hye nyina no kakran se wo mu nya gidie kakran ewo posi adwuma ni mu de ema ni ka sei ene se wo se ye free bre a opanyi ye de adwuma yi ma no se IGP wo ye na adwuma no pa na nanu ya asem yi beda ho a ye te se a posifo yi wo mo an no mu kunkum wo mo hu a enu mu beda ho nsem ahodo epiepie mu na ye huhu sa ansem ya ekoso yi ena Yera esedu nkete e kire se ade anko ye ma no anka be ye ne de pa no ene se won sam mo aposifo achi bio titiru ene mfie miensa a etwam kono omo ye fa wo mo oposi adwuma mu no e wo se san bo mo achi ni ye hwehwemu de fo mo ho de enti o ma ne kasa ne se wo se san mfie miensa ntem no se sa abre no na ye nte se ye aposifo ye recruit ana se sojafo ye recruit omo si da bi se de esi aye no igi sampanimfo ni bi ko retirement na afa ya fa bi awuram na ranks no so ye pushi ko ena ya nten so se de ya de bada obokrata mu se aposifo oba be fa nipo wo se wo hwa sa Pablo ensam na ba ye no posifo ye so ma wo mo eya amrobes ni sa anoma no wo hwe wo ye batch na be emfie miensa ntam eba no wo mo sa batch ni bia eti senka be yanka sa batch ni nyina no wo mo akire wo mo nya hwehwemu famfa wo mo ho ba bia nipa kro fire ba bia na ote area na owo nisu ene ne ban se de ositie wo ho se no na betumi aboa papa na ye se ye jai ne amana ye saa enya de ebeboa afi wo se wo pede wo ye no won hwe na bad nuts wo mo ha adwene e wo posi adwuma mu no won tutu ni nyina famfiri mu na ade ne de wo hwe nkate na ba ko nye wo mu abosa na akofra ni nyina eti na yefuntu mfram e ko basa e ha adwene eno nti won ye sa hwehwemu no ye sa hwehwemu no a ebeboa afi wo se sa posifo na de no e ba ye no o se na nsa posifo a wo ye katatehye na proye e ya ni no mo de ababetu dwa ene ye hunu nsam ye te nsam aposifo me ye hunu de e koso wo se no de obo na baso pa na emom adwuma ya wo kan de won koso anu won fa kokoduro na won fa ntutu anamo bi se de be ye be magana fo anya gidie wo posi adwuma nim na nya saa ne ye se e betena ne aye kokwasa saa e be kakra na gana fo nya gidie e wo posi adwuma nenso ye wura dampare ade a wo ye no ono de na ni je ho ene se de wo si eye no
ye me sumani je adwuma na no pe mo abeboy ho papa enti montwen me kakra bi na afi minya mo kwan why Facebook live kakra mo dia ba menken kan ye KK workers so American town KK will say 29 years of NDC in power, nothing to be shown. NDC never again. Adekye Kuma says, I think they should free Oliver because no one can announce a coup before doing it. Nanaya Kuneduafu says, Auntie, I'm a year older today. Happy birthday to me. Bless you and live long. Adekye Kuma says, Parliament should be thinking of how to make Ghanaians free from this hardship than thinking of e-levy, for we are suffering already. Symbol, good morning, UTV. I'm watching you live in Khalid. Thank God for a blessed Wednesday morning. Agon Juliana says, Auntie, may the Church of Pentecost, God bless you and protect you. Amen. No, Church of Pentecost. Oh, da pukunyina. Da misomuati. Michiame papa nso. Nyamicha also. Ablekuma, Nanekya Mwabwati, aka Ablekuma. No, Nanekya Mwabwati, Ablekuma Central, aka E-Levy is good. Do the drivers listen to news at all, or they are up to mischief? Well, I just lost that day. And coming here and making kind see. Timmy who are making kind Nina esi. Papi Joey says, hello, Auntie. I was studying master's degree engineering before the Ukraine crisis. That means you are in Ukraine. I'm in Ghana now. But I heard the government, oh, what's happening today? Okay, so I find it again. But I hear the government is helping those studying medicine to further on in some countries. Please, how about us who studied engineering? How is the government helping us? About Ukraine for no more, ye money addition na wonu sua de wo Ukraine na wo boa medical students no. Abrantia Papi Joey say wo bisa say wo mo anu wo so ye engineering no. Omo so ye beye wo mo den. Churchill Shadrach says, "Hey, chanting abamudia eni aye kesi o." Ablekuma aba won na na akua mo aboaten. Enso si ade oka odene ho chairman odene ho kwaku apia. Into the first one say enuna kwehye baby foforo. Seth Opoku Brookman Ghana beyeye. Seth Opoku incoming coordinator teacher man electoral area. As a man Ventures, Chronomoop said the market. Fuel prices increasing too much, so government should do his best to reduce some of this taxes on the fuel from it so that fuel prices will come down and take us from this hardship. Teacher Kujo Tepanyuna so Ahafwano North NPP youth organizer hopeful Ghanaians need the e-levy bill as soon as possible to generate revenue to develop Ghana. Those against it can leave Ghana to their own countries. You can't live in someone's country and don't want to pay. Richard Kamen, good morning. Yeah, please find out for me if the government has stopped or has taken out the contract with Zoom Lion. The level of waste on our highways every morning is mind-blowing. The worst performing MCs I have seen so far, they just so as a quite no MC is they lack innovative ideas of cleaning our environment. Bright to someone watching live from Wager. Good work done, Team UTV. Special greetings to Corporal Enyunam Rose. Okay. Nanekia Mwabwati Amblikuma Central, aka E-Levy, is good. Good morning, Mamia. Chairman Odeno Kwekwapia is now popular in Ashanti region, and his good works is clearly seen by all, and he is the best bet for the chairmanship position in the Ashanti region. Okay. Those ntina etu afra meni so no metumi akenkan kakra mo fanche me na afi minya sisters yi kwan na ye nkomra ne mehwe se hypertension mo jaboso ene saabo yade twaka ben ene wo mo ntem obepese obesua ade kakra wo hu sa apomuden komo so enti twen doctor beba doctor ni odate lamte na yabosa nkomo no wan ne wa dance di
Mia.
Kokwansa. So I say the message.
Adansi die ben die enra me kwa fum na wo cross me na me see Jesus.
Na me kurisi.
Na me shirisi.
No.
Anade odi die aduane ni choki na wo se Pentecost nya meje me die ni bia.
Oh, obaya. We obadada o, but
na se me omu nim se me no.
We pole dada o.
ABS na me see abesiriwa. Edi
Onya omu mpese omu be ye.
Medwan.
Tiawa
obadada mini problem.
Yeah,
Munia dancing.
Ene Mrs. Gloria Ofori, branch manager, Lucozade Ghana. Oba Gloria, happy birthday. So ni msame do. We feel you. Na ukunu dofo ora Israel Ofori ono so do pa. It was say and a happy birthday. I said down so there. Said there be a ma okesese nko a enti happy birthday. Anope Dr. James Atapenyi, our Pentecost University. Papa, good morning. And afe Chief Superintendent Alex Anyidoho, our Volta region, CID boss, good morning and Nyamisha, na afe Oma Nkwatenten so wa uni de America no. Eti ya Safini,
we aduane atwimi de.
Me just that cute cat beauty parlor. Cute cat for na shemiti ema me. Me do mase papa omo abeka junction ha omo ben Eco Bank no. Eni Sandra enkasa 0246 897 589 0246 897 589 me da na se no pay.
Odi enu ye wo ne de ni bia wo hwisi nchen ebusiafo ye dan ye ho anka ba here come pa afomuden komo ye de betu asomada aroma montwen ye basisia pacho wa obehu mi TV so boyfriend na piaje danka wo so the first be mani munyamfo nka che ni se ne girl ni se wa fe no wate na wakoye ne maame ayi na ba ya ye ayi ni ma ye mase ayi ade nti na me hu me boy timpacho me boy ayera me da me ho akwaba